welcome to today's edition of Ask Pastor Keith. Today we have a very interesting question for you.
Okay.
Pastor Keith, what do you do for fun?
What is fun?
Well, you get to define that also.
Well, I guess through different ages we have different things we consider fun. And I think if we are talking about hobbies, for me is healthy distraction from life, the grinds of life, the mechanics of life, something that distracts us and put us in a different zone, if you will, that somehow enriches our lives, especially emotion. We talk about soul care all the time. Some people just talk about spiritual need, and I have known a lot of people who are spiritually very fervent and yet emotionally very thin. That's why they get irritated easily and their mood swings radically. And so I think the function of fun, if you want to call it, the hobby, is to have a healthy distraction from daily grinds of life. For me, sketching, gardening, especially these days, are the ones that bring me joy. Right? So I think the function of a fun or hobby is something that we can do it daily, about 15 minutes to an hour, or a couple of times a week. So some people enjoy golfing, but you cannot do that daily. And some people go out a couple of times or once a month or something like that. Still, that gives them enough distraction or joy in that way. For me, it has to be a little bit more regular and to nurture my emotions, so to speak. So gardening is a very good one. Some people hiking, some people get into ceramics, or some people into coffee, roasting and all that kind of things. Some people in the music, arts. We are all wired differently. But I think the function of fun is to enrich our emotion, give enough emotional cushion so that we can have more perspective in life, so that we may not respond with a raw emotion, sharp or negative. I think that's the function. And I think for that purpose, I think for me, gardening is the one right now.
Thank you, Pastor Keith, for sharing your thoughts with us.
All right.